What's up, guys? It's another Mom to Mom Monday, and with Mom to Mom Monday, it's not limited to just the mom ministry. I wanted to do different aspects of my life because it is ministry, fatherhood, husband, being a husband. But today we're going to be discussing if I was to start over in 2025 with the mom ministry, what would I do differently? Just start. One thing that I did, I danced without the paint at first. When I first started the mom ministry, I went to the Family Dollar and bought Halloween paint. I'm not advising you to do that. I incorporated Michael Jackson in the beginning. When God first called me to the ministry of mom, I was intimidated when I looked at different mom ministries in church, and I seen that they had the $300 and $400 and $500 and $1,000 garments on and robes on, and I was just like, oh, that's what a true mom minister looks like. At the end of the day, it's about the heart, y'all. Now, of course, you want to look good when you present yourself before God. Even if you have a nice t-shirt and some jeans right now, eventually I could do better, I could grow. But hey, I may spend $8 on some paint. I may watch a makeup tutorial on how to apply the paint. I may give me some gloves, maybe $5 or $6. But just start. And you can maybe start up with a little bit of maybe $20, $25. You know, after you buy a sponge, makeup wipes, maybe a pair of gloves, makeup, and you learn how to apply it, maybe get you a t-shirt and some jeans, start in your church, start in your local church. Whatever resources that you have access to, take advantage of it. And don't be afraid to show your beginning. That's one thing that when I first started with the mom ministry, when God first called me, I didn't shy away from that. I turned the camera on when I wasn't where I am now with the ministry. I started in the very beginning and didn't know anything about the mom ministry, but I turned the camera on. Start where you are. Show the journey. And that's one thing about me. I can go back and show people where I was, and you can see it up until now. You can be able to see the growth, and people respect it. I think the main goal is make sure that you are obedient. Just make sure that you're doing your research. Make sure that you're doing your education on how to apply the paint. Make sure that you're doing your research and your education on how to go before God, and just practice, y'all. What I did was I didn't have at the time a lot of people that I could come to that could teach me how to mime. I just used what I had access to, my resource. I looked at K&K mom videos. I watched them. I had people that showed me how to use sign language. I watched makeup tutorials on how to apply the paint. And I just went to the beauty store within my local community and got sponges, makeup wipes, gloves, and some of them ripped on me when I was ministering through mom. And so I just began to learn and educate myself. Okay, I need to make sure that I have undergarments on so that I'm not becoming a distraction. These are just different things that I've learned. But just start. That would be my advice to you. Just start. Have somebody that you could communicate with. Have somebody that you can maybe talk to, DM, message about different questions. And that's one thing that I had in the beginning. People to guide me in the right direction. And so when you have people that guide you in the right direction, that definitely helps. But you got to do your part, and you have to start. One thing that I would say is don't be offended if somebody correct you in love. When you're just starting in the mom ministry and somebody DM you and say, hey, you could correct this or do this better, as long as they are coming in love, you'll know, you'll feel it. But don't close that off. If they're sharing something with you that can help you grow, don't feel like you know it all. If there's somebody that's been doing it 10, 15, 20 years and they say, hey, you could correct this better or do this better, be open to it. Take the constructive criticism and grow. Take the correction in love and grow. That's one thing that I had trouble with in the beginning. It's like when people share a tip with me, I felt like it was disrespect. Like, you don't need to be telling me anything, but you're telling me this out of love. You're telling me this so I could be able to grow. You're telling me this so I could be able to attract a certain audience. So that's what my advice to you. If you are looking at this video, it's December 2024. God has called you to this ministry. Just start. whatever resources you have. Look, I'm gonna be all the way real with you. I had my cousin. My cousin was doing, I forgot. I think he was doing Vine videos at the time. I think Vine was out, and he was doing Vine videos. And I said, hey, I want you to be my videographer. And then I looked online for free editing software. I learned how to edit. We took our cell phone. I had not the best quality of cell phone at the time, but I used it. And I just turned the camera on, and that was it. And I just continued to be consistent in that, even when I wasn't painting my face right. But I still continue to post the content. So that would be my advice to you as a future mime minister. Just start and watch how God opens up the door, because he's going to reward your faithfulness, your diligence, your contribution. And just continue to keep God first in it. That would be my advice to you. Keep God first in this ministry. And as you keep God first in this mime ministry, God is going to continue to blow your mind. God is going to continue to open up doors for you. And you're going to just continue to keep practicing regularly, consistently, and you're going to continue to grow. But just start. If there's any questions that you have for me specifically about the mime ministry, DM me. And we can talk about it. Maybe we can schedule a phone call and talk about your journey and where God is taking you. And I'm definitely here to help. But anyway, hope that you have a blessed day and a blessed evening, blessed morning, whenever time you watch this video. Merry Christmas to you and happy holidays. Peace.